Hi everybody, Tina here with Loving Life's Little Blessings, and I have a Project Life update for you guys, and I have a little bit of a rant. So this last week I was doing Project Life, and whatever project I'm working on, if I'm making cards, I go on YouTube and I look at card making videos. If I'm doing Project Life, I go and I watch other people's Project Life videos. So I have a little rant. I saw this Project Life video and it was titled, Why I'm Quitting Project Life. And this YouTube person proceeded to go on the whole time about how difficult Project Life is and how stressful it is and on and on and on. And so she had to quit Project Life. And I just have to say, Project Life is not difficult. If it's difficult, you're making it difficult. I totally get the idea of being stressed out about scrapbooking. That's why I switched to Project Life. That's why I do both methods. That's why Project Life and I do regular scrapbook pages. Because the whole idea of Project Life is it's simple. You slide paper into pockets and you move on. And you let go of things having to be perfect and elaborate and on and on and on and on. And so I just have to say, if you think that Project Life is too hard, you're making it too hard. And the idea, for me, having 3 children under the age of 5, the idea of not documenting our life, I could not handle it. I could not bring myself to not take pictures and do something with them. And I have like a stack of pictures probably like this big from my childhood. I have nothing. I have nothing from my school days, nothing. I have a very few photos. And so to me, I couldn't bear not to do this, not to do something. So the idea of Project Life is supposed to be simple and you're supposed to document everyday stuff. It's not supposed to be about elaborate birthdays and elaborate holidays and these elaborate events that happen. It's supposed to be about every day, and you're supposed to just stick the cards in and move on. And it doesn't matter if, you know, so and so on YouTube is on week 27 and posting their perfect week 27, you know, layout. It doesn't matter. Like, do it however it works for you. So I've been working, I'm done with my rant now and I'll get on with it. So I've been working on Andrew's album. He's going to be a year old next month, and it just hit me that I have not spent a lot of time on his album. So last week I showed you guys I had slid some stuff in and I was going to get my Cricut out and do some cutting and do some journaling, and I did all that, and then I too added some layouts. So this is the title page. It's not completely finished. I'm still in the midst of working on it. I need to put his name right here, Andrew Michael, and then I just cut out baby number 3, and that's going to be it. So then by my very next layout, I have some photos that I need to print as well. So I cut out family right here. This is going to be a family photo. This is going to be a mommy and daddy photo, and then this place is going to be for Kayla, and then this photo was for Violet. So the things I did is I journaled, and then I journal on vellum, and then I just back it with a piece of cardstock. And then I also put love makes a family. So this is going to be all about our family. This page, I used my framelits and did a cut. I cut out a large A to go right here. This is about his name, so I journaled on vellum, cut it out, backed it with some cardstock in all of these places, and then I just have to find a picture of me when I was pregnant. This page still have to do. I need to do some journaling. It's no different than last week. I added some journaling to my calendar, and then we move into all my regular layouts. Nothing different there. I did some journaling on a couple places, but really nothing different than what you've seen. So here I used a regular layout that I did. I added some journaling, and then I added this, which this is Design F. It has one 4x6 photo, and then all these are 3x4s. So this is just going to be about basically like his first week or his first 2 weeks home. I have some journaling about his first doctor's appointment. I'm going to do some journaling about his circumcision. And here is the deal. Last year, before I found Project Life, probably around this time last year, around September, I quit taking photos. I was so overwhelmed by scrapbooking and the thought of making these elaborate layouts, doing the whole thing, coming up with the idea, spending 2 hours on a layout. I was completely overwhelmed. So I quit taking photos because I would take a photo and I would feel like, oh my gosh, how am I gonna scrapbook this? How am I gonna, it's just gonna make me have more photos to scrapbook. I'm gonna feel the guilt about not doing it. So I was like, okay, I have to let go of it and I can't take photos. So I quit taking photos. So now I'm doing Andrew's album and I'm realizing I have very, very little photos of the first 4 months of his life. And in April, I found Project Life and I realized I let go of the wrong thing. I let go and stopped taking photos when really I should have let go of having to have these perfect scrapbook pages, because now I wish I had a million photos like I always have of all of our lives, because then I could have done this. So anyways, I'm trying to find a few more photos and do some journaling about his first couple weeks. This is the worst of, or the not finished, the most that's not finished is this layout. And this is just going to be fun facts about his world, about what was going on the week he was born. And I just have to Google a lot of stuff, and I've got to find some photos and do a lot of journaling I just didn't have it in me to do. So on this one, I cut month 1. I grabbed these photos that I took of him for his first month, journaled about how he got his first nickname. This is a card I got that first week. It just slid in. This is the 6x12, which is one of my favorite aspects of Project Life. Slid the card in there. This is a lot of journaling, and then these are some random photos. I still need to back some journaling right here. I had found it, and I just need to do it. Then this, again, I left this because this goes into his month 2. So I wanted to leave some room in case I find some pictures, because as I just said, I don't have a lot of pictures, and it's devastating to me that the first 4 months of his life we only have a handful of pictures. But so I decided to go ahead and leave just a standard design A here so that if I found photos I could go ahead and do that. So then I go into his month 2, and I still need to journal in this, and we're getting into now, these are the layouts I did this last week, and I don't have a lot of the journaling done because I was journaling for this from the week before of all the layouts I did. So this is, and I've been searching for photos and trying to come up with how I was going to, and I have stuff that needs to be printed. So this is month 2. And so again, I just have to do some journaling. This I believe you saw last week, and I added journaling to it. And then that's the other thing is like I had done this layout on a video, so you guys saw me put together this layout. And so I really, this week I spent a lot of time trying to make sure everything was in order. And like I needed to add this page in, and so I added it to this side. There was kind of some... because I'm doing both methods, I am scrapbooking normal pages and doing Project Life, it has created a little bit of craziness where I have to really think about where things are going and how to put them in the album. So then there was this one that I did, and then these pictures are going to go here. So I'm just going to do a regular layout, and it's going to go, I have photos just stuck in the pocket right there. I added journaling to this. And then I found these photos. I was grateful I found these. They were stashed somewhere. So I did a regular layout on this side because I already had this done. So I decided to do this as a regular layout, and then I did Project Life pockets on this side. And you can see some of my photos. Sometimes when you get your photos printed, you can get them cropped to like a digital size, which I think is 3.5 by 4. And so what I did is I just stuck them all the same, all on the side, and then put some pattern paper behind it. Then this is month 3, and you can see I did some journaling. And this will be, I keep a calendar with all of his different things that happens, like when he goes into a bigger size diaper or he smiles, just all those little milestones. And I will use these spots in here to journal those different little things, and then I'll put month 3 right there. Then this was just a piece of patterned paper that said Old MacDonald had a farm, and I stuck that right in the middle and did some random photos there. So then on this side, what I wanted to do is I wanted to use Design C. So Design C is the 6 4x6 photos. So this is a Design A, and it has the 2 4x6s and then the 3. That's just my kids playing outside, screaming right there by my window. Sorry about that. So the 4 3x4s here in the middle. So then on this side, I did the Design C, and I just kind of tried to make it coordinate. They're totally separate pages, or totally separate pictures, but I just coordinated the paper. So then on this side, I'm gonna put happy and then sad here, because it was the same little photo session, but he was happy at 1 minute and then screaming the next. So then this again is a little bit of randomness, just some random photos I found, and did this side. This is a Design A, so I went from a Design C again right into Design A. This is gonna be his Christmas layout. So I left it blank because I got to get the photos. And then this is 4 months, and this is Design D. So they're the 4x6s that are up and down. And then from that, I just went right back into a Design A. And this I had already done. You guys saw me put this together in a previous video. So I had this already done. And so that's why I decided, see, this is where I had to figure out how to insert this into month 4 and how to put that. So that's what I mean by it takes a little bit of thought when you're doing both and working out of order. So then here's just, it goes into a Design A again. And I kind of stick to a Design A again for a while. And then, so I did all this week. And then this is month 5. And you see I still need to put some pattern paper in here. So it's still really, I'm just working on it and trying to figure it out. And so I'm really considering for next year, for 2013, I'm really considering just getting one of Becky Higgins' core kits and doing our whole year in a core kit. Her core kits are 4x6 and 3x4 cards, and they all coordinate and match, and you just do a whole year in one design, one theme, so to say. And I'm really considering, I really love the Clementine set, and I have some of the 12x12 paper you can get for that set, and I'm really considering doing our 2013 album and just that, and just completely taking the stress out of the whole thing and having 1 year that I just get into the swing of doing more everyday photos and just seeing how I like it. The only thing that I can say about the 4x6 by doing it this way is you might not be able to be as creative when you're just doing 12x12 layouts, which is why I really like doing both. I really enjoy doing these kinds of layouts and the creative process that you go through to create these, but I really love the fact that I just did 5 months worth of scrapbooking literally probably in 3 days, because I mean I did it over a 2-week period, but you have to realize that I was running a business, running a household, taking care of 3 kids. So I just set it on the dining room table and I just did it when I could. I would come in, I would slide cards in, I would pick some cardstock, I would find pictures. So really, I feel like even though, yeah, I worked on it for 2 weeks, I only did that because I made it difficult by not keeping pictures organized, not taking pictures. Otherwise, I could have done this in 2 days. So anyways, that's my project life update. Sorry, I know I was talking really fast. I was trying to get through a lot of information, and I'm kind of in that mode of scrapbooking. So hopefully next Monday you'll have another project life update from me about what's going on. So thank you guys so much for coming by my YouTube channel and coming by the blog, and I will talk to you guys later.